Welcome aboard this 1991 Ocean Alexander 456 Classico, named Not Yet. I'm Brent Bowlin with Great Loop Yacht Sales, and I'm thrilled to show you this beautifully maintained and timeless cruiser. This yacht is perfect for the Great Loop, extended cruising, live-aboard comfort, or your next big adventure on the water. Before we dive into the walkthrough, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me, what's your favorite feature on a trawler style boat like this one? Is it the spacious interior, the seaworthiness, the timeless craftsmanship, or maybe the efficiency? Let us know. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more yacht tours, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Now let's get started. This boat is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited to show you her. Look at the condition of this gel coat as we walk around. It's a 91, but this boat still shines bright. The bright work has been done. You've got the natural look of the teak on the decks, though. Got new canvas up top. I love the green color. It was a blistery, windy day in Kentucky when I was shooting this video. Take a look here at the anchor here on the bow of the boat. We've got two separate anchors. We've got a Rockna and a Vulcan anchors. Maxwell windlass for reliable, being able to get the anchors up. Just really well maintained teak decking. As far as the little bungs, looked like all those are there. They're in really good shape. Lots of ability to still, sand down and work the decks if you needed to. These boats were designed by Ed Monk. So these Ocean Alexanders, but just the classic lines, solid construction, really make this vessel stand out. Um, you see the blue tape there. I'll take note there. So the marina is coming to pump out the waste tank on the boat later, and he wanted to note exactly where they were just to help the marina staff out. So that's what the blue painter's tape is, just a little reminder for them. I love the fiberglass swim platform on this boat. So you can see Not Yet on the back there versus the teak. It's got some little cleats down there to tie down the tender, which we'll get into a minute. You got this great storage box. We just sold a 93 version of this boat very quickly and just also in great shape as well. These are just awesome boats. You know, as we step up here onto the aft cabin deck, this is a great tender, new center console. I've got some pictures in the listing. There'll be a link in the description of the video that goes directly to the listing. So make sure you check that out and look at the pictures of the tender because it is a 2018 Grand Tender, Grand Marine. It's the FG rib tender. It's got a 25 horsepower Suzuki four-stroke on it. Also, just saw that mast, the radar mast on this boat will fold down. This boat, according to the books, 12-foot 9-inch bridge clearance, but less than 13 foot. So if you want to do the entire Erie Canal, go explore, kind of the chain of lakes up in New York, Lake Champlain. There's not many places you can't go with getting your air draft down to less than 13 feet. The interior up here is in really good shape. You've got great seating, table over here on the starboard side. They did have a big cooler, even a chest freezer mounted up here. The other 456 we sold had a refrigerator up here on the Flybridge. This is nice though, open, airy, get out and actually be in the weather. The storage and the tender, you got a really great davit system over here on the starboard side for easy access to launch the tender. You can see the teak decks. I'm just trying to show you the life of those. And just as we do this, look at the gel coat. This boat's in really good shape as far as gel coat. Some of the, say 2000 series Ocean Alexanders, they did have some gel coat issues. This is a 91. This gel coat's in really good shape though. So our lazarette down here got spare props. You can of course access the steering gear, lots of good storage. You can see some of the tanks, those aluminum tanks back here as well. I believe those are the freshwater tanks, but great access, right there. You can store maybe an electric bike here. You've got this huge boarding door here, and it's so cool. Feel the just the sturdiness of this boat. You do have this freshwater washdown as well as hot and cold shower back here. You can tell some of the bright work. It needs a little sanding, needs a little work done on that. That's something that's got to be done every year. But condition wise, it's in great condition. It just needs that bit of touch to bring it back to life for this year. So a little sanding and bright work. Windows are in great shape. And just look at the shine on this boat. It has not been waxed right before this listing, but just in really, really good shape. Um, as far as me walking around, didn't feel any soft spots in any areas. Of course, I'm not a surveyor, but another wash down here. You've got your windlass controls, nice beefy ground tackle as well. And again, great place up here on the bow. Maybe set up a couple of those folding chairs or beanbag chairs, watch the sunset. Just a great trawler. And then just the security that you have walking around this vessel with not only hand holds, but also the railing going around. And as we step into the salon, with the lower helm here over to starboard. The interior on this boat is in good shape as far as all the coverings, etc. That window back there in the back, as well as some of the front windows, the prior owner had those covers made to make it sort of look like, give you some privacy, but make it look like that aquarium-like feel. And it has those to go on the side windows. You can see them on the port and starboard up there as well, and then they do have them to go across the front. But it's really just to help keep the heat out. The boat's undercover right now in Kentucky, and so it's not needed, but they are nice, and those are up here on the dash. So just a quick look at the helm, lower helm. Man, that Ocean Alexander steering wheel, is that not just the most beautiful? I don't know how those woodworkers do that, but man, it's gorgeous how they make these steering wheels. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Quick view of the galley. I think I'm going to head. There's also you can see the curtains laying there that could be pinned up to take the light out of that front window too. But just really a nice setup all around for this boat. It really is a great looking vessel. All right, we're taking a look at the hours here. So engine hours on port side, looking right at 4,013. These are Caterpillar 3208s, and I think we're at 4,011 on the starboard side. Caterpillar 3208s, naturally aspirated, just really a good boat. Got an upgraded Garmin there below. Does have autopilot. Just another view, quick turn here. TV mounted there at the stern as well. You've got storage. You've got an ice maker here on the starboard side as well. Love this. Just this boat's been cruised. It's been used, and I think that's a great thing. Is to have a boat that's been out on the water, that's put some miles under the keel, rather than some kind of dock queen. This boat's been used and is in really, really good shape. And those Caterpillar engines, with them not being turbo, is very nice. You got the parquet floor as we head down here to the aft stateroom. We've got a centerline queen, nice bed, facing that TV, and then just storage galore. Little vanity over here in the corner, great lighting, as well as ventilation through all these windows. All this woodwork is in great shape. Um, really, a really pretty boat. Just timeless design. You can see me there in the mirror. Sorry about that, guys. But just hard to hide. But nice centerline queen, and then we've got an in-suite head over here on the port side that I'll step in just a second with the separate shower. Man, I'm getting a lot of camera time. Sorry, guys. But you get to see a little bit of Brent today in the video. But here we are in this aft head. These are electric heads too, so those of you that are adverse to the vacuum flush, I think would like that. You got controls right there as well. And here is our shower. All right, and you've got two heads, two staterooms on this boat um, to give you some space to be in. But you know, um, Again, walk around queen berth, ample storage, private suite head with stall shower, lots of natural light and ventilation from the opening windows, and they obviously have screens on them. We're going to head into the engine room now. Engine room access is through these steps, but you can also access the engine room through the floor upstairs in the salon. So all this would open up, but here I am, kind of behind the port side engine, going to crawl through over the shaft. These are newer shaft seals. All this was done in 2022. The owners who purchased the boat cruised it extensively down in the Keys and around, and then brought it up to Kentucky and are now going to sell the vessel. But pretty neat. The mechanic actually on this boat, who's taking care of the boat for them, referred me to these customers, and just a real good guy there. Westerbeek generator there forward as well. Um, and these beautiful Caterpillar 3208s. But obviously, you've got great access around the engines, especially if you open up the hatches in the salon floor. Just kind of sneaking through. Water heater over here, water maker as well. Here is the blue box. This is the water maker, um, which would be really nice if you're in the Bahamas, and you're going to stay. I kind of tell people about water makers, right? If you're going to stay more than 30 days, it's definitely something to look into. For the price of the fuel, look at how the space actually on the outboard side. These beautiful Caterpillar 3208s, naturally aspirated. Um, you know, Sorry about the little bit of shaking in my video here. That's not typical of me. But the water maker is a great thing if you're going to stay an extended time in the Caribbean, because they do charge you for water down there in those areas. But I love that you can just sneak in here through those stairs. So it's just cool little access and do your daily checks and so forth. And just look at this salon. Such a great spot to entertain and comfortable. All these opening windows. Just a great trawler. Really, really is. All right, down into the galley, we'll take, it's not what I would call a lower galley. It's kind of a mid galley, in that you're only going down one or two little steps here, and you still have great sight lines into the salon. You're not separated if you're down here preparing a snack or a meal for your guest, right? I believe this is a three burner top. I thought it was a four burner, but then you've got the oven, which is just so nice. So nice to have a nice oven on a boat. You've got a separate battery bank that takes care of your fridge and freezer here. Um, we've got our Ocean Alexander 456 Classico. It's got your built, and just everything's nicely labeled. And you've got all your panel here, all your gear on it that you would need, and there's nice lights on that as well. Um, for that will turn on. So great countertop. Here we are in the forward head. Um, got a nice separate shower as well, with access in the shower to underneath the helm, right? But just a neat design. And we'll go in and take a quick peek in here too. Um, but that's the panel I was talking about. You can access that lower helm through there. Nice little shelf here. You could help with shaving or to hold some of your hair products, I guess, if you will. And then here we are on the forward berth. It's these twin over under bunks with great storage as well. And then you've got great access to the anchor locker forward. You can see some of the screens and so forth here as well. I think I'm going to jump in and try to show you guys a little bit of the anchor locker. So we've got the two anchors. So you've got one with full chain there forward, and then a little bit of road on that secondary anchor. But you can see quite a bit of chain in the anchor locker for your anchoring needs. But just good, easy access through that door if you ever got a tangle in your chain or something and needed to get that undone. Great ventilation up here. This is just a little holder, um, you know, put some stuff, cell phone or whatever you could set in there, clothes, just a little storage thing. So very, very neat boat, very beautiful boat, great boat to do the great loop on. You know, um, I would love to show you this boat. So Not Yet is a great boat, and so thank you so much for joining me on this walkthrough of Not Yet. Again, 1991 Ocean Alexander 456 Classico. Stunning example of the design, seaworthiness, and great liveaboard comfort. If you're dreaming of doing the Great Loop, going on another adventure, whatever it is, or you have questions about this yacht, feel free to reach out to me, Brent Bowlin. My phone number will be on the screen. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and drop a comment in about what feature you love most about these type of trawlers, or maybe the feature you like most about Not Yet. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on our next video.